Hi, I'm Paweł Spychalski, and no, there is nothing wrong with my propellers, because today I have a first chance to take a look at the brand new foldable 5-inch propellers from Dalprop. Yeah, the same company that was previously making the Cyclone series, the unbreakable propellers. Now my current almost favorite propellers, which are the Dal Nepal N1. And today I got I got those propellers, those foldable 5-inch FOLD F5 propellers yesterday. Those are pre-production samples, not the final product yet, and this was mentioned at least for a few times with the representative of the Foxeer that says, no, this is not the final product, the tolerances on this thing, especially on the hub, are still wrong, you cannot replace them, so be careful when you assemble, and so on and so on and so on and so on. And today I will try to take a look in flight, unfortunately without absolutely any HD footage, because last week I destroyed my GoPro and I'm right now GoPro-less. Well, probably my GoPro is on its way to me from the GoPro, because I had the replacement ordered. Still, I'm very interested, because in theory we are using the foldable propellers on airplanes really for years. This is nothing super fancy. If you have something like a motoglider, you probably are using a foldable propellers. However, also the Mavics and all other small drones for DJI use foldable propellers. However, they are not popular for the racing or the freestyle machine for actually I don't know which reasons. I never really fly the foldable propellers on the mini quad, and today I'm really wonder how this thing's gonna be reacting. I showed the pictures to one of the Facebook groups where a lot of other FPV pilots could say something about them, and they, let's say, had some concerns. But okay, what happens if the hub breaks and the blade goes out with the speed of nobody knows how many meters per second? Or will they break, or will they bend, or will they do something else? Maybe the yaw authority is slower, because you see this thing is held extended only thanks to the counter centrifugal force. Yeah, counter-centrifugal force, and other concerns, including, oh, this is complete shit, this will not fly well, this is crap, do not buy it. I thought nobody really, besides Kabab FPV, really tested those propellers. So today I will take a look, and I'm not really afraid of this thing breaking and flying away and damaging something. Rather, I'm kind of interested in the flutter. Will this thing flutter? Because this is really a plastic end of the propeller on a plastic shaft connected with plastic. There is absolutely no metal on those props, and they are not loose, but maybe not also super tight, at least some of them. And I'm really very interested what will be the behavior in flight on the typical, let's say, how to say it, freestyle flight, because those are not racing propellers. They are only 4.7-inch pitch, so rather slightly more aggressive freestyle, not really racing. So let me get my gyro, let me connect everything, and let me fly those babies. And I will have to hurry, because I think the heavy rain is coming, so I will not have much time. So this thing will go here on the grass. Let me get my chair, let me get my radio and goggles, and let's have some fun in the air. Unfortunately, only with the DVR, because the GoPro completely destroyed after hitting one branch too much. One of the possible negative aspects of the foldable propellers is that they have to extend before you fly, and there might be a small snap. According to the sound, there was a snap, but it was very short, and DVR recorded nothing, so okay, not that bad, not too shabby. So, yeah, I have to do it slightly slower. So far, so good. The flight seems to be actually pretty fine. I do not feel or hear any extensive vibrations. Even after putting the throttle low, it's not that they collapsed during everything and they had to expand, so looks fine. Let's see how the yaw authority will... I think there is a slight difference with the yaw authority comparing those propellers to a different ones, but I'm not really 100% sure because I'm usually not... my flying style is not very active on the yaw, so it's really hard to tell if this extra wobble is... But no, I don't feel really on the normal flight anything much different than the normal not foldable propeller, so it's fine. Okay, flip fine, roll fine, nothing's happening. On the high throttle the amount of vibration is also just like always, nothing wrong is happening. Even though I have powerful 2208 motors, I do not hear flutter anywhere, so it's kinda cool. I like those propellers. I was kinda really afraid that, yeah, but there will be something wrong happening, it will not be fine, but no, everything seems to be fine. Let's try to do some prop wash situations. Very nice. I really have to say that the prop wash handling is at least comparable to my favorites, the Dalprop Nepal N1. Maybe even there was slightly less prop wash on those foldables folds done on the Nepal. Really hard to say, but they really fly great. Amazing, really amazing, fantastic. I like it more and more. Well, it feels like a normal propeller in flight. There is no difference between the folds and, for example, any other propeller in terms of handling. I do not hear that propeller is folding automatically in flight. It has to unfold. It's not snapping. Apparently the RPMs are just high enough all the time to keep the propeller fully extended. And I actually did some numbers on the calculator, and looks like the force, the counter-centrifugal force that expanding those propellers at 14,000 RPMs is around 7,000 or 700, I'm not really sure right now, newtons. So 70 or 700 kilograms acting on the propeller blade to keep it extended. Oh, it was so much fun that I actually abused the battery and it's almost low. Cool! Really cool! I have 3 more lipos. I will use all of them with the foldable Dalprop folds right now. Just like I expected, it's starting to rain, so let me finish this video from the inside of my car. I just finished exactly four, because I took only 4 and apparently I will not be able to fly more. 4 lipos with the brand new Dal FOLD F5 5-inch foldable propellers. And the question is, does they work? Yes, I saw you saw some DVR footage with my commentary just before this take. However, it goes like that. For all of you that were afraid that no, this was absolutely no-go, this will not work, this will vibrate, this will fall apart, this is the worst idea ever. No, they work. They work. In the air, those fold props behave like any other, really honestly, any other non-foldable propellers. There were not any huge differences between those props and the Nepal N1 I'm usually flying. Yeah, probably some subtle differences. I think that after all, your response is slightly more subtle, it's slightly delayed, but they could be more snappier. Maybe, but this is only my impression after 4 flights. So it goes like that. As a preview, as just hands-on on the propellers, I have to say that yes, those foldable propellers work. Are they good propellers? I cannot answer this question yet. Like I said, I have only pre-production samples and I have very limited amount of them, only like 8, in total 10 propellers, so it's really hard to make a real review based on the 10 propellers, and we do not know yet if the hubs, for example, will break, if the blades will be getting loose, if there will be breaking, if there will be something wrong happening with the propellers. It's too early. But if you were thinking about, should maybe I get me a few pairs of those fold props to check if they are worth it, then yeah, do it, because apparently they work after they expand, because when you arm, there is this snap when all the propellers expand to the normal flight configuration, and it's the only difference. It's snap, flight, and everything is fine. So I liked the flights. In total 4 times for, let's say, after 15 minutes, I will definitely fly more with those thingies. And I will definitely, those were freebies, but I will definitely order me some of those foldables, because they really like, the main advantage of this propeller is that just the quad is much smaller. Really, if you fold them, it's smaller. It's like the propellers were not there. I know, with 5 inches, it's not that big of a difference, and it's not like the 5-inch propeller is a huge propeller. I know, it works. It works, and maybe I think Kebab FPV showed that they are slightly more durable because they fold after hitting something. Maybe that's an argument. However, after a few crashes, I discovered that there are, let's say, new things. I think this will be visible on this propeller. Yeah, exactly, on this propeller. You see here, there is a dent over here. It's maybe not the bestly visible. After I hit a tree, this propeller somehow folded and hit the other blade of the prop. So there will be new kinds of the damages on the propellers. But come on, they work. They really do work. They are not crap, they are not shit, they are just propellers that folds when not rotating, but unfolds when rotating, and that's really the only differences. I know, this is the information I got today from the Foxeer, that they are not planning to end only on the 5-inch propellers. I know that there will be at least, I hope not only, a batch of the 6-inch foldable and 7-inch foldable. When something like, it's in the works, it should be done in a month or something like that. When there will be a 7-inch foldable props, I'm going there. I'm really going there. I really would like to test those, because I'm flying a lot of 7-inchers, and with the 7-inch non-foldable propellers, the drone really gets big. With foldable, much smaller, much more compact. So as a preview, you were not correct if you were thinking they were crap. They are not crap, they are definitely not shit. They work. I cannot really compare them with every other propeller yet. Although comparing to what I'm usually flying, everything is cool, everything is great, everything is working. There are no big differences, and they fold, so they are smaller. So relatively, let's say, although my face may be saying something else, I'm relatively optimistic about the whole idea of the Dalprop foldable propellers. They just might be a good idea. Please do not start the hype yet, okay? I'm trying really not to start the hype. Oh, so that this is not only like the super optimistic video about those props. No matter what you might be thinking, I got the information that once you assemble the propeller, there will be no way to easily open the hub again, because the tolerances has to be tight so that everything is held together nicely. So it will not be easy task, not impossible, but definitely not an easy task to open the hub, because the hub is really 2 parts of plastic that one goes into the other, and if you break one of the blades, the procedure of replacing the broken blade might not be trivial. the guy from the Foxeer said that you will not be able to replace the broken blades. I kinda do not believe him. I'm pretty sure that if you build something like a good device to like force open the hub, you would be able to do it. The question is what will happen about after after assembling this thing again. Probably some tolerances again, maybe slightly too loose. Still, if you really want to do something, you definitely will be able to do something. So they say you cannot open them and replace the broken blades. I say that maybe they are not right, or maybe they are. And they are, let's be honest, slightly more expensive than the normal 5-inch propellers, because $3.99, yeah, that's, let's say, $1 above the usual price for the propeller. And yeah, they work. They are not perfect, because maybe honestly the plastic is slightly too soft, and let's say there are maybe slightly too many dents already after 4 packs and only after 1 big crash, but they do work. I really wonder if after a lot of flights the hub will not be too loose. We will see, because I intend to use all of my fold props in the next few weeks or days. It depends how the weather will be looking like. So until the next one, bye bye. Thank you for watching very much, and thank you, Foxeer, for sending me those props. They are really something interesting. If they will not be bad on the longer run, and there is not something like super bad with the design and I don't know, exploding out of nowhere in flight, might be a good propeller. So once more time, thank you for watching, and until the next one, bye bye.